from my old diary when I first mental hospital trip. After my first mental hospital trip, and then we'll go to my rehab trip. This is when I got out. I saved I go whenever we go to that city. It's a city you might stay because it's small. We always go to this place. While I was in the rehab part, they got shut down for a while. It says, nurture the garden of your mind with positive thoughts. And then this from I forgot what they're called. You know what they are. The Mexican peanut thingies. Stamps. First one is from October 19th, 2024, when I was 14. My first movie to watch when I got out was Mystery Skins. Yeah, that's not good. I enjoy dancing in the dark. No one can see me but her, Miss Muse. She does not lay judgment upon me, instead entangling her limbs with mine to create something more of me. Her soft touch traces up along my neck, whispers so sweet, my teeth nearly decay. She will show me her truth, and the good road, a path of eternal freedom. It is paved with holy blood. I shed her nails, press into my flesh, opening a window to the yellow beads underneath my dirty skin. She shows my cleanliness, pure of sin, a beautiful gore. Along the path, the sweet grass flows with the wind. Sunflowers turn to soak as much of the sun up as they can. Little birds fly up and away into Muse's warm embrace. This is home. I don't know where this was going. I'm sorry, I haven't read this one in a long time. For a year. 16 now, not 14. So that's a hint. And 20. Nothing much seems to interest me anymore. Not like it used to. The dumbass gotcha videos, books, shows. Hannibal is good, but I fear my mind wanders too much after 4 days of 150 milligrams circle and whoa, back to hearing shit constantly. Ooh, hallucinations. They say with severe depression and substance abuse comes psychotic effects, but I've hallucinated since 9, so I don't know how true that is. Substances seem to be my only interest, and him. It's still him, by the way. Miss Muse seems to be in control of it. She's my angel, my spirituality, my core, my savior. I skipped my meds and dexed up. Sad to say 2 weeks sober was my longest run. I can't take my sober mind, but I won't attempt it again anytime soon. I'll get my grades back up and tell everyone I'm clean, go to church, and feign a good life. Damn, bitch. This is one of my friends. I posted on the Twitter post, and I was like, this is the end, guys. I had written all these letters and shit. Bro, I was like Plateau Sigma on DXM. And decided myself, and I tried to run away and shit. That was a week. And then I got sent away. And I came back, and this is what I wrote from it. And they told me I wasn't druggy enough yet to be in rehab, which was good. It's good I wasn't bad enough yet. Good. Not mentally ill enough yet. I hate the kids' school. They talk of druggy. This is when I still went to the other school. Now I'm going to my school now. I hate the kids at school. They talk of druggies and poor people like they're damn spectacles. Attractions for those who've never suffered, never felt the dread of a sober body, the hole deep in your heart that can only be filled with the next high. Though I never wish for someone to experience it, I hope people could have some perspective, some empathy towards the obvious decaying mental of someone who is always searching for their next high. Junkies are people too. We have interests, likes, dislikes, morality, humanity, families, love within our hearts. I can't speak for all, but the truth of it is we are people too, not objects of entertainment for little white boys who have always lived with a full fridge, full heart, full home, full mental to joke about. Those who struggle will look for help and be faced with a crowd who ridicule and laugh at and give no assistance to them. I hate this world. 10/21/24. The feeling of first plaid decks. And Katie Garside in my ear, walking around the stupid town, got me feeling like I'm the main character of a Midwest coming of age 2000s movie with a mentally fucked junkie boy as the star. I wish to be a dumb kid running around, falling to the ground, laughing, feeling the grass against my fingertips. I miss being in my own little world, even if there was those moments of utter despair when I cry and scream and beg for my dad to stop, to leave my mom alone. My little brick phone with 911 ready. But I felt too scared to dial. Even in his bad moments, he was still my dad. I felt like I was betraying him, but also as if I was betraying my mother as he pressed her against the oven and left his boot-shaped bruises on her. Hearing her cry when he finally left, I felt utterly let down. Both my parents from that moment on, I felt I had utterly let down both my parents from that moment on. From that moment on, when I was 9 years old. Cute. Totally not like struggling through that. I'm like feeling a little something. That was interesting. I didn't know I had that myself. This is from like not fully 2 years ago, but I was 14 when I wrote this. I'm 16 now. Just so you can see a maturity gap. 10/22. Hands pounding down, pushing and kneading. Oil crackles. Bill crackles are heard. Choked cherries pitted. Delicately, one by one. Saucepans simmer and fresh water seems to glimmer. In class, we watch a video symbolizing the great love and devotion and sacrifice. It reminds me of myself. For a world, God, I used to write horribly. For I would also give all of myself to the one I love. I seem to love everything the way a bird's wings flap. The sweet berries growing on. No, I seem to love everything. The way a bird wings flaps. I love how they flap. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm really bad with like saying things out loud so they come across right. The sweet berries growing on the trees, the grasses flow in the wind, the feeling of hair between my fingers as a braid, the sharp look of his eyes, the way the sunflower looks to the sun, the quiet melody of the stream, a bird's sweet call, the feeling of total calm, the dirt on my hands after fucking around on a truck, ink I brushed off my hand, the painting portrait of you, sun rays reflecting against my hair. I love everything. I give everything to my lover at my core. Okay, he was on something. That, oh, this was kind of like a sad. I never knew what it was like to be happy, like truly happy. My heart's always been fogged with this never-ending melancholy. When I seem to feel with such intensity, to such an extreme, that any such feeling becomes like that of a double-edged razor, cutting into the world and into me. I'm of marred flesh, deep engravings of every moment in time. Every thought plants in a scar, covered in and out, eternally dirty by my own design. I wish to live like I've never lived before, experience every possible thing with such intense feeling, be fully mindful of every sense I have, feel everything that goes around me. I wish to live like I can feel the earth spinning beneath my feet, like I can feel the clouds pass through my own mind, like every fleeting thought. I wish to live like the wind under a bird's feather. Mind you, only 3 pages in, by the way. And this is before I started writing small. This one is for Lomo, Love of My Life. A recommendation was to read Kafka on the Shore. I've still not read that. It's been 2 years, I've still not read that. But this is why I wrote for him, Sunny, when I was 14, on October 22nd, 2024. I like the way you laugh. I like the way your eyes seem to stop my heart every time they find their way to me. The sweet curl of your hair, soft like the fresh spring's growth. I love the way your cold hands fit into my all too warm ones. The comfort of your arms around me, fitting into me like the missing piece of a puzzle finally found. I look to you like a sunflower always turns towards the sun, eternally searching for its warmth. I love to hear about your interests, learning new things, and seeing your eyes light with interest. I like listening to your music and pondering each lyric and everything that I can relate to you. My heart swells each time you pass through my mind, the saccharine memories I share with you. And a really bad drawing I tried to do. Yeah, you can't really see what to do. I still feel the same way. Hasn't changed. Sorry, I have impulses to do that. Okay. 10:23. It's a half day. Fast paced, but hey, we get out earlier. I saw Callie, the senior I met in the hospital. She's so nice. Mom pulled off of my chat phone. Still in her car. I'm praying she ain't seen it. Or the notice if she has it. It's Spending the day on DXM tripping without music is crazy. You seem to pick everything up with a new sense almost. I cut my hair this morning. Only a little bit. Slowly, I will cut little by little to keep it hidden long as possible. I like the way the afterglow of DXM entails the feeling of cold blood flow through every vein of your body. The prick of each nerve. Nerve that is made of you. Half days are for running around town and getting fucked up. Half days are for laughing till your lungs hurt. Half days are for the nice nap. It's at home on soft blankets. Oh, this one's the same day. Woman who was doing her makeup, now caressing own cheek, gazing into own eyes, wondering now she's really in there. It's some quote from something. I used to write down quotes all the time. I kind of do sometimes though. But this one's called Reflections Scare Me. Reflections scare me. Not in the way I don't like others' reflections, but my own seems all too crooked. Is that really how I look? The bundle of sadness manifested on flesh. I find my way to every imperfection, every bit of skin that is dulled with the aches of time, eyes lost with themselves, watching my pupils resize to take in the ever-changing world around me, but my eyes stay the same, hollow, searching, yearning. I wish I could look in the mirror and recognize that which stares back. But I feel as if I'm already roadkill. Stuck in the headlights that will lead to my eventual demise. I look to the mirror and I see stronger, someone of great sin. But when I feel depths within me, I'm rather more entranced by that boy in the mirror. The way his eyes move to find every detail of me, the feeling of our limbs moving together, one thought. I feel as if I'm dancing with myself, but someone else entirely. I often lose time to this fear. I enjoy this hobby under Miss Muse's guidance. And I used to sit under a mirror and when I had that mirror, I used to have a mirror and I just, in my own room, and I would just stare at it and dance in front of it in the dark. And I couldn't see myself. It was completely dark, but I could see myself in the dark. Can you see yourself in the dark? Can you? That's a good question. Anyways, 10/24. I don't plan on dying soon, but I don't plan on living long. Life is far too complicated for me. People are too much. I've noticed DXM makes me move a lot. My legs kick all over. My right eye begins to twitch. I tend to flex my right eye. Or I tend to flex my muscle. I don't know. Just to feel the heat of the action. Just to feel. to know I am me, the one controlling each limb, each finger, every movement of the eye. I re that revatched with the I like I don't understand what some of the things I wrote here is, but Belladonna of Sadness. It's the first time I watched it. I still find it hard to fully comprehend, but the visuals I know are beautiful. The themes are interesting. I don't know if it's to be interpreted as what or what not, but it will forever have a place in my heart. The delicate yes of the golden angel. There are those of the great mystery, fog and mist, feather and tar, murky water, pure river. And that part is talking about this angel thing I drew. Not the movie. Which Belladonna of Sadness I've watched like 7 times on DXM. I could go on about that. I can't even. Yeah. 10/24/24. I seem to fall out of place wherever I go. Even sitting, my mind seems to drift off. I fell into a different headspace, like I could hear another plane of sound. I heard these voices. They sounded as if they were coming from around me. If I sit in the quiet commons, there's some chatter, but it fades out to boost these others. It has to be within my own head. But how it felt as if it came outside of me, the vibrations latching onto my eardrum and telling me their sweet secrets. My eyes move about madly almost to find the source, but no one seems to be its cause. I feel as if I know the rest of my mind is plotting against me. Wow. I'm reading this like, damn girl. Fun. Is that it? Is that my fight? No. It's more a torturous mechanism, one to entrap myself, is not to control, but of one to who gets the last hit. I like pain. I've grown to adore the sensation of hot needles piercing through me. I enjoy pressing on a bruise to feel that ache, the spark as I hit a nerve. Biting at me, I all feel too good. Pleasure and pain to mix. The blood flows in a pulse within, a new life of flowers sprouting in the cracks of cement, old becoming new, clean from dirty, a change. Pain is dance, hurt and love, passionate kiss has teeth, knitting and lips bitten, such hungry, all-taking want to overtake. The life within me withers and cracks and twists into something entirely new and beaten, little flower rising from all odds. I am okay with my addiction. I enjoy it. It completes me. My mom said, "You're really happy and chatty today. Did you take something?" Don't get me wrong. You've just been different since you got back. I'm still low. I found the high place in the low life. a new way of thinking, a new way of existing. I'm still extremely depressed and dependent, but I know how what I want. Before I was too scared to take it, to change, to be what I was meant to be. I'm still making the same decisions with a different mindset. I used to live as a rotting toy. Now I am a springing flower. All flowers have their beginnings. They also have their ending. Wilting petals, withering roots. But even as I wilt, as many other flowers will remain beautiful. 10:25. I'm not like others. Not in a way that I'm special. I'm not. I'm not important or needed or in any way needed. And my impact isn't much. I look to owls, messengers of death, ever so beautiful, but never look in their eyes. I see my reflection in the owl's eyes. My death will come. That night I looked to the northern lights on decks. I saw an angel, many dancing in those lights. They say it's our ancestors up there, and if we look too long, they'll pull us up with them. I gladly wait for that. I don't see myself with a future. I'm not good at living. I can see myself being one with the earth. I wish to return to her. I'm shaking, vibrating. The life in my body falls out with the little decks left. Eternal chills, echoing whispers, violent shaking, bless mine. Singing sorrows, I feel an emptiness. And singing sorrows, quenchable thirst. I beg my body to woe, but not have will. I want to eat to feel sustained, but I have no appetite. I would like to think, but I cannot push my mind to do that, so I can only stay staring at the popcorn ceiling. Not even thinking, not even moving, just wishing to fill this insatiable want. I go outside to feel the wind in my lungs, the sun's warmth hugging my back, to move without effort as the swing keeps me pushing. Music fills my mind so I may not have to think. Nature fills my empty canvas of a mind like spilled ink, soft watercolor filling itself wherever it may. Yeah. These are just song names. Oh, 27. The real meaning of life is whatever you're doing that prevents you from killing yourself. Albert Camus. Consciousness is a curse in disguise. To think is a horror. Only drugs can save me from this horror. Sadly, I am not able to get anything of now. So, for now, I must learn to live sober. I've always been surviving, but now I want to live without worry for the future, without becoming lost in the past. Just want to live in the now. There is no promise of tomorrow. Practice love, sitting alone in your room. Be loving, radiate love, feel the love. Oh, I tried to do a incantation thing here. Oh. Miss Muse, defining her. An angel, a teacher, a mindset, a beauty, a song, an embrace. She is the flowers blooming on a new graves. Aging dirt, the wind along the plains, the hide of a buffalo, the ache of loving, the art of living. She is a cigarette burning your lip all too good, your pupil opening up. The fresh smell of rain, the beats of fat within you, the flash of an old video camera, the buzz of your dying mind, the feeling of every nerve in your body of light. Walking around, sitting lost, staring in a world, feeling the warmth, your hand in mine. I just like being with you. Your presence is a blessing. Thin itself, the skin so soft, so warm, so you. Curls twist around my fingers. I braid them, pulling my love into it whatever with you. I like lilies. I like sunflowers. I like ducks. I like watching the water flow under that little bridge. I like the smudge of eyeliner, the throb of an old healing wound, how my unbrushed brush hair curls, like how my face tear stained eyes